EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the great cities of the world, London, England. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Charles Davis, a big crowd on hand. They love American football here in the English capital. We're underway from Wembley. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Right to the air. Here's Stafford. That one into the hands of Adams downfield. Down the left sideline. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. A big play there on the first play of the game. 73 yards. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Now Stafford. He's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on first and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on second down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
Now Stafford on third and goal. He had to reach for that one, but can't grab it. It's behind him, and it's incomplete. So now the Rams send out the field goal team here. And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Come on.
On the ground, here's the fourth-round pick from April's draft. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Next, the receivers don't spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
60 Bison. Ready, right?
They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Jaguars. Ezekiel Elliott, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Rams 3. Cam Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. A dangerous return man showing it here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Well, this defense for the Jags, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Here's Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. You look at this Jaguar defense. Against the pass, they've had some issues. Ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 28.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down.
Again, it's Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, the pass rush is just...
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Kyron Williams, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams are once again back in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Ready? Hot 70, hot 70. Let's go.
Here's a give up the middle. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Hunter, his first NFL for 6. And the Jaguars have moved out in front. They'll go in for 2. They'll kick the point after. An extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 14-10. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Ready to go for their next drive. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know your team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
Libra! 59!
Out of the gun, Stafford. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
It's second down.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it facing a second and long situation. Now Stafford. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And the Jaguars are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Looking to put a drive together.
At the 50-yard line.
60 Bobcat, 19 Tiger, 19.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's got this down to the 35.
A gain of 15 yards.
18 Rattler.
And the Jaguars first down.
79 Broncos.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Taysom Hill halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The offense ready to go for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
First down, Rams.
Set.
From the 50, Stafford. That ball caught, Brandon Ayuk. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Los Angeles.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
11, 280.
Now a play fake and it's Stafford. Now he's going to step up and run. And I think the ball's out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Big 20.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line.
15-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
I think right now I put myself
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this one will kick out of bounds, so they'll hold on to it inside the 10-yard line. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down.
Drop all 80. Drop 50. Drop 50. Go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he fires one incomplete.
They kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
18 Cardinal. 19 tight. 19 tight.
He'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
First and 10 at the
Here we go.
34-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Deputy. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Hut, hut.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
2nd and 10.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Red. Viking 8. Buffalo 18. 19 Lions. 79 Broncos. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hunter. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Cup 19. Cup 19. Dragon 60. Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in there.
And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5. Now 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. At the 12-yard line.
Stafford. And that's complete to Adams. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
And now at this point in the first half, you've got to realize as an offense, you're not going to get it all back in one fell swoop. This is going to be about sustained drives and making sure you finish with points. And that's a good throw there for a 1st down.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. From the gun, here's Stafford. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he's giving his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he loses the football a second time. Another Ram. There he goes, left side. And he brings it back. Can you believe it? An offensive disaster on the final play of the first half.
Just had to hold on to the ball.
Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
They'll send the tight end in motion. The final shot before the break. Stafford. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Buffalo 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Here's 2nd and 8. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming.
At the 24-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and less than a
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down. 55 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now Stafford. He's got Higbee complete right side. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Back to throw. Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Hey, 22!
Williams will score. Touchdown, L.A.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
The kick is good.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 5.
Jaguars 21.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 33. turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Rams force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And he's going to be down at the 35, gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7.
Now 2nd and 3.
At the 35-yard line.
Now it's Stafford. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
First down.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First down, Rams.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 11-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7. And Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And the Jags are right back in this football game. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. And space tough to come by there as he'll give maybe a yard to the 37.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. And he's got the 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Well, with him trailing here in the 2nd half, maybe his legs can try to give this offense a spark.
And that's the benefit of having a young quarterback, right? Having a rookie, a guy who will say, hold on a second, I have a little bit of fearlessness to my game. It isn't working as well the other way. Let's see what I can do to help my team this way. And boy, he did it there.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Ready? 19 Lions.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's complete. He's got Tootin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hurt. 70 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready, right?
He'll look to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Tag! 60 Eagles! Rig! 18 Rebels! Trap 60! Ready?
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with third down looming. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is third and inches.
Bronco 80. 7 Pirates. Mustang 60 Maverick.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Bayshore Jordan, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars have taken a fourth-quarter lead. And what a throw that was, Charles. You think about the situation, close game, fourth quarter, rookie quarterback. He doesn't seem phased one bit.
So much for bright lights, big city, and will he wilt? Not at all. The stage not too big, the moment not too big at all. They needed points on that series, and not only did he produce a touchdown drive, but how about finishing it off with a big play that only adds to the momentum that they've already established.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
22.
Now Stafford. They'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
32.
First down, Rams.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Here's 1st and 10. Stafford now to throw. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, to watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Here's first down.
59! Set!
They go back to the ground with Williams. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Zebra! Hey, 5-0! Drill right!
Stafford now to throw. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
Here's third down at 5.
Middle! Set! 280! 21!
Stafford. Finding Williams once more, complete. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Always important as a defender on third down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the first down marker. Excellent defense, good tackling.
Oh, they're changing this at the line. An audible here to get a new look.
Double right!
Desperation time for Stafford on fourth down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
I don't know about you, but can you just almost feel the relief that's going through this stadium? He picked up that first down. Without it, this game is over.
And when he took off, it was almost like, oh, no, this might be it, but found a way to pick up the first.
Yellow 80!
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Second down, goal to go. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside.
Set! 180! Zebra! 20 hot!
On the ground, it's Jarquez Hunter. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Well, that is the definition, Charles, of delivering under pressure. The game-winning potential. There's still a little time left on the clock, but the potential game-winning drive, and it was well executed.
I think we're going to remember this possession for a long time. We called a bunch of games, but how about how they got it done down the stretch? Absolutely terrific. Barring some type of miraculous play in this last half minute, I think that touchdown just earned them the win. They really came up clutch when they needed it.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
Let's go! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Mustang 19! Go check! Go check!
He's back to throw. Into the hands of Beckham. He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy's still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
They'll look to throw. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of